From NCERT book, class 9th mathematics, we are doing chapter number 15, probability. Now, here what is the meaning of probability? Probability means any possibility that if that event is going to be happen today or not. Okay, what is the meaning of probability? Possibility or chance, or you can say acceptation. Here it will probably rain today, so today is going to be rain or not. It is probability, means possibility. It is that today is going to be rain. Now see that one formula is there of to find the probability. Say pe equal to number of trial in which the event happened upon total number of trial. Whole chapter is based on this formula. That's P stands for probability, E stands for event, and number of trial in which the event happened. How many trials they had done, that is we have to write here in the numerator, and upon total number of trial happened, that we have to write over here. Let us understand this formula with an example. See example, a coin toss 100 times had 100 times. Total number of trial is, see total number of trial is 100 times. Head occurs 30 times and tail occurs 70 times. Now head occur, if you want to find the probability of head, you have to write, just see, if you have to find the probability of head, so P head equal to number of trial upon total number of trial. Okay, so number of trial how much? 30 times is head, so 30 upon, and how many total time they had tossed it? 100 times, so 100. 0 0 cancel, so answer is 3 upon 10. Okay, the probability answer is most of in fraction form. Okay, now if you have to find the probability of tail, so how to find? P tail equal to number of trial upon total number of trial. So same formula, so I am not repeating the formula, directly writing. First is 70 time, number of trial tail happens is 79, and total number of toss which is 100. 0 0 cancel, so 7 upon 100. Easy. Let us see another example. See the second example. A dice is thrown 100 times with the frequency for the outcome 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 as given in the following table. Now here you had given in table that outcome is 1 and for the frequency 30 times. Now see, for dice have 6 sides. Okay, 1 came 30 times, 2 came 40 times, 4 came 10 times, and 6 came 20 times. Okay, and the dice is thrown is 100 times. So see what's the formula is? Formula is probability of event, which is equal to frequency upon total number of times the dice is thrown. Total number of times the dice is thrown. Now frequency, what we have to write here? 1, 2, 3, 4, that is frequency. Okay, so for the PE1, for the PE1 means 1. Okay, how many times the 1 came? So what we will write? Frequency of 1 upon total number, okay, of times the dice is thrown. So equal to frequency of 1 came how many times? 30 upon, and total number is 100. So here it is 100. 0 0 cancel. So answer is 3 upon 10. Okay, for all we have to find. So P E 2. Okay, for the 2, frequency upon total number, frequency of 2 upon total number. So frequency of 2 is 40 upon 100. Total number of dice thrown is 100. 0 0 cancel. For 2 2s are 2 5s are. So answer is 2 upon 5. Probability of E3. Okay, probability of E3. 3 is not there, 4 is there. So I will write 4 here. 4 equal to, what we will write? Frequency of 4 and total number of times the dice is thrown. So frequency of 4 is 10 upon 100. 0 0 cancel. So 1 upon 10. And last is probability of P is 6. Now 6 how many times? 20 times. Frequency is upon 100. 0 0 cancel. 2 1s are 2 5s are. So 1 upon 5. Okay, this way you have to do it. Now let us do exercise 15.1. 15.1. In a cricket match, a batswoman hit a boundary 6 times out of 30 balls she played. Find the probability she did not hit a boundary. See, now here total balls she plays 30. Let us solve it. Now what we had given, that the number of times the batsman hits a boundary, batswoman. Okay, so I will write number of times the batswoman hits a boundary equal to how many times? 6. And total number of ball played equal to total number of ball played equal to 30. Okay, total number of ball played is 30. So what is the probability? Now what we have to write? Number of times that the batswoman does not hit a boundary. So how we can do? Number of does not hit the boundary. Number of times does not hit the boundary. How many times? We have to do 30 minus 6. 30 minus 6, which is equal to 24, because we have to find that the probability that she does not hit a boundary. That's why we have to minus it. If it is written that the probability that probability of hit the boundary, then we will do directly 6 upon 30. But here it is asked that does not hit the boundaries. That's why we had minus 30 minus 6 upon 24. Now see, what is the formula? P, she does not hit a boundary, equal to number of times when she does not hit a boundary upon total number of ball played. Now what we will come? Number of times when she does not hit the boundary, which is 24. So 24, and how many balls she played, which is 30. So we can do the cancellation. Okay, 4s are 6 4s are, and 6 5s are. So 4 upon 5 is the answer. Okay, now we'll do the second one. Question number 2. In that, what we had given, that 1500 families with 2 children were selected randomly, and the following data were recorded. Number of girls in a family 2, and number of families 475, number of girls in a family 1, 814, and 0, 211. Compute the probability of a family chosen at the random having 2 girls, 1 girls, and no girls. Also check whether the sum of their probability is 1. Now see, for the 1500 families, what we have to do? We have to find the probability of 2 girls, 1 girls, and no girls, means 0 girls. First of all, we'll find that. Okay. See, what we had given, that total number of family, which is equal to 1500. Total number of family we have given. Now first one question is, we have to find the probability of family of having 2 girls. For having 2 girls, P for 2 girls, probability for having 2 girls equal to number of family having 2 girls. Okay, number of family having 2 girls upon total number of families. Now, how many families have 2 girls? 475, and total number of families 1500. 25 19s and 25 60s. So answer is 19 upon 60. Okay. Now for the second one question is, we have to find the probability of 1 girls equal to number of family having 1 girl upon total number of family. Now number of family having 1 girl, which is equal to how many family? 814 upon 1500. So we can cancel it, okay, with 2, 4, 0, 7 and 2, 7, 5, 0. So answer is 407 upon 750. Okay, that's your answer. Now third one, probability of no girls. So number of families having no girls upon total number of families. So number of family having no girls, how many? 211 upon 1500. We can't cancel it, so this is your answer. Now last question is, check whether the sum of this probability is 1. Now we have to sum of this all property. Let us do it. Sum of all this probability, whichever the answer came, we have to plus that. But without cancellation, I am writing the answer. 475 upon 1500 plus 814 upon 1500 plus 211 upon 1500 plus all this 457 plus 814 plus 211 upon 1500. Why I had without written that without cancellation? Because I don't have to again find the LCM and do the same work. So this is simple. If you plus these 3, answer is 1500 upon 1500. 1 so probability is 1. Therefore the sum of this probability is 1. Therefore the sum of this probability is 1. See question number 3. Refer to the example 5, section 14.4, chapter 14. Find the probability that a student of the class was born in August. Now see on chapter 14, example 5. This is your question. In a particular section of 9, 40 students were asked about the month of their birth, and the following graph were prepared for the data so obtained. This is your graph, okay, and you have to find that probability that a student's class was born in August. Probability of student's class was born in August, okay, that you have to find. Now here total number of students is 40, means denominator we have find total number of students, okay, and in the probability first August born in birth, month of birth born in August, which is 6, okay, so only 6 we have to write here. So probability, what probability of the student born in August, so born in August equal to this 6 upon 40. So let us solve. See question number 3, what we have to write. First of all, what the number total number of student is? Total number of students equal to 40, okay, and number of students born in the month of August. Number of students born in August. Only this probably we have to find, so only this only we have to write, which is 6. Okay, now probability of A means born in August, equal to number of students born in August, number of students born in August upon total number of students, that is equal to 6 upon 40. So cancel it, 2 3s are and 2 20s are, so 3 upon 20 is the probability. Now see the question number 4. 3 coins are tossed simultaneously 200 times with the following frequency of different outcomes. Now your outcomes and frequency given, same as we had done example in introduction, that one. 3 heads for 23 times, 2 heads for 72 times, 1 head for 77 times, no head for 28 times. Okay, if their coins are simultaneously tossed again, compute the probability of 2 heads coming up. Only we have to find the probability of 2 heads, means this one. Okay, so what we have to write, total tossed is 200 times, number of outcomes came 2 head, which is 72 times. So let us do. I have written number of times 2 head come, which is 72, which is given, okay, and total number of toasted equal to 200 times, that is also given. Now formula is P 2 heads equal to number of 2 head came, that is upon total number of toast. Now here number of 2 head came, which is 2, and total number is 200. 8 9s are and 8 25s are, so equal to 9 upon 25 is the answer. Thank you for watching this video.